it's conditioning and lifting, because you're a little tight, and, yoga really helps that a lot.
That's the Get Better on Wednesday thing? Wait, what is it?
I'm not sure. I just got a text message. I'm not sure what he calls it. No. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. Yoga is just its own separate thing. Okay. That's like, that's not mandatory. It's optional. So.
Got it. And is this the first time you've ever done yoga?
Oh, no. I used to do yoga all the time at IMG.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So it does actually lengthen the muscle. I mean, it really does help with your stretching and...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Definitely does.
Sorry, I had to ask.
Oh, you're okay. I mean, the yoga questions are always... there are a lot of guys, actually... You probably know that do yoga, even ballet. I mean, Tim Thomas, Boston Bruins goalie, he was doing ballet.
Rice used to do ballet when he was... You're not going to do ballet. You wouldn't be opposed to it?
Try new things every day. You never know.
What have you been? I mean, I know you just got here. Just impressions overall. I mean, IMG, maybe not like a normal high school atmosphere, but I mean, what is kind of like that transition like? Just your initial impressions so far.
I didn't really have a rough transition coming in January because I was just so used to the schedule. Like at IMG, my schedule is exactly how it is now, so it definitely prepared me for that. And just my overall feelings of being here has just been amazing. I just love being here.
How exciting is it knowing? I mean, you're coming here, you're in a position where you can compete for a starting position or two deep. I mean, is there I guess what's the personal feeling? Are you putting a lot of pressure on yourself, kind of playing it how it goes? How are you approaching that?
No pressure at all. I'm just gonna take coaching, be coachable and just do what I have to do, and make sure I do everything right in order to get on the field.
Did you lose weight?
Yeah.
How much?
I got here at 345 and 317 now.
How did you do it?
Eating right, just 6 a.m. workouts and dieting.
And then they wanted you. Are you at the weight where they want you, or where you want to be?
Coach wants me to play wherever I feel comfortable, but right now this is where they want me to stay at. My goal weight is out there, it's 315, but they want me to play where I feel comfortable.
Does it feel different? I mean, you feel with that weight off that you feel with your feet?
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to conditioning and even stretching and different things like that, I just feel more loose and flexible with more condition.
On that note, because what did you say? You went from 347 to
345 to 317.
So I mean that's 28 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean what other? Did I do the math right?
I'm not doing the math.
I think I did the math right. It's a considerable amount of weight. I mean, what are some of the things that you've noticed just football wise? I mean, quicker probably, but I mean, is there anything else that you feel like?
I mean, you definitely feel faster when you definitely lose a lot of weight. I mean, you feel it. I mean, I felt it from the beginning of the spring to the end of spring. I felt myself getting faster and even stronger and more comfortable. So,
how do you balance that losing weight but not losing strength?
I'm not sure how that happened. I lost weight, but I got stronger. Just listening to my nutritionist, really, Fergus really helped me out, and losing weight and staying strong. And our strength staff is helping me out a lot too. So. It's all planned out right.
But you know what I mean? Like if you're bigger and you lose weight, maybe you don't have that, I guess, as much mass or power. I'm kind of just curious, like how do you? I mean, you dropped 30 pounds, but yet still real strong. Just kind of curious on that.
I think it's just lifting weights and dieting. Really, I think that's just the whole thing. There's not really any secret to it. I think that's just about all I did, just dieting and lifting.
Did you have to lift the playbook? I mean, it's a pretty substantial playbook. Do you have a good handle on it?
For the most part, I do, yeah. I mean, there's still sometimes I get mixed up, have a couple brain farts, but it's just I'm really comfortable with the playbook right now. The seniors and upperclassmen really helping me out a lot with it too, and I'm pretty comfortable with the playbook right now. I'm still studying it every night and making sure I know everything.
Who's been helping? Like a lot of the guys are saying, Rashawn's helping them on the defensive side. Who's helping you in this transition, or at least when you first got here?
Well, I was already close with Rashawn and everybody from Jersey really when I got here. Right. So when it came to like working out and doing extra work on our own during discretionary periods, it was, I was always with Rashawn, always doing extra work early in the morning, so he really helped me out just conditioning wise and just staying in shape. When it came to the playbook, Grant Newsome, Pat Kugler, Mason Cole, the older guys, they really helped me out a lot with the playbook and the terminology, and got me real comfortable with everything.
I remember in Italy at the paintball, you were sitting with Jim, and Jim said something, you could be one of the great centers at Michigan. When you hear something like that, does that do you set your mental bar that much higher because he says something like that?
When I hear things like that, I don't let it really like affect me much. But I know it's I'm aware of it. It's just something I just say. I mean, it's just something he's spoken to the air. It's up to me to make that true. So I'm just still working hard and just doing what I have to do in order to make that statement true.
How much of a benefit, Grant Newsome being a student coach this year, obviously, still very connected. I mean, can you talk about that relationship? What is he like with you? I mean, he's a guy I feel like, the media likes him. He's, nice, real nice guy, great football player. Yeah. What does he bring to you guys as a student coach? What has he done for you?
For me, I mean, he's done a lot. From giving me rides to texting me and making sure I know what each play is. Just random tests and just making sure I know everything. Always helping me out when I get mixed up, even in meetings. He's a leader. He's always there when you need him. So.
Is it kind of refreshing? I mean, obviously you have coaches that are here to help you and things like that. Is it refreshing though? You have a teammate that's kind of he's got that coach. He is a coach this year. He's got that mindset now.
Yeah, it definitely really is helpful because I get to spend a lot of time with him and chop it up with him as well. And I can talk to him a different way than I would talk to Coach Drevno. I can goof around with him more. So it's definitely good to have that relationship with Grant. Being he's a student coach this year, so it really is helpful having him here.
What kind of leader is Mason?
He's just
a little laid back, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not really that. He's laid back, but he's also really assertive of when he wants something done. When it's time when the O-line wants to meet up separately at certain times, he's really strict about that. He really wants us to meet up and make sure everybody knows the playbook. He wants everyone to be on the same page. So he's really serious about that. I guess you could say he is laid back until it's time to get in meetings. That's when he makes sure everybody's on their stuff and everybody's right.
And the summer, you guys it's just you guys meeting, right? I mean, how often are the linemen getting together?
We started off meeting 2 days a week. Now we meet 3 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So going over blitz cars, going over plays, just different things like that to make sure by the time camp comes around, everyone's on the same page. And we got new guys coming in now, so getting them involved with those meetings will really help too coming camp.
What do you think of Coach Sorich?
Cesar! What's up, buddy?
Coach Sorich, man, he's cool. He's a character.
Last year, guys were talking about with Drevno. I remember Kyle Kalis saying this. And with him being, Kyle was a vet when Drevno got here, and he was saying that even he was learning new stuff. So I'm kind of curious, what is that like with Tim? And you mentioned the transition from IMG, not real major because you're used to the kind of structure and, complexity, that kind of thing. Can you kind of explain what your interaction with Tim has been, what you've kind of, the impression of him so far?
So my transition from IMG, schedule-wise was easy. Football-wise, things picked up a lot. Meetings were way faster. I had to take a lot of notes, make sure I was on everything. Just make sure I was on top of my game 24/7. Game got a lot faster. It's not a lot of time for mistakes. So, it's just a lot of things picked up quick. Everyone's faster and stronger than you are when you first get there. So, it definitely picked up a lot for me when I got here.
I feel like is there maybe any added pressure from Tim, or does he expect more from you being, an IMG kid?
He doesn't expect more because of that. He expects more because he tells me he sees a lot of potential in me. So, as he does of everyone. So he expects a lot of everybody on the team. When he sees me slacking, even when I'm helping out with the camp, if he catches me dazing off, he's going to tell me about it in front of everybody. So, he really just wants all of us to be on top of our game at all times.
Stepping aside and doing interviews instead of being at the camp. Is he gonna mention that to you?
Nah,
we won't show him the video.
At least I hope not.
What are some of the things that I know technique wise once you get into fall camp? But do you have a short list? I want to improve A, B, and C, X, Y. Do you have a short list for yourself?
I don't really have a short list.
Or a long list.
I just want to master the playbook and just become a better overall football player in camp. By the first game. So
young offensive line. Do does it feel like a young group? I mean, it's, you know, Ben's going to be a sophomore, and then you got, you know, people plugging in.
I mean,
You've got Mason. You got
I mean, everyone. It doesn't feel like a young offensive line, but I mean, we are. I mean, we are a young offensive line. It doesn't feel like it because, you know, everyone's really serious. You know, everyone's really, you know, on top of the game. Really, you know, it seems like everyone's been here for a while, so, you know, everyone's serious and serious about getting better and just serious about being the best online. So,
what are your guys' thoughts knowing that, I mean, you have to replace, and it's the nature of the beast, right? But I mean, three all Big Ten guys, starters are gone now, and then going back to Angelique's side, kind of the young. How much do you guys think about that? Is there kind of a premium put on it for you guys right now?
Not really. No, like, I mean, at the end of the day, Coach Rednow's going to put the best 5 guys on the field. So, I mean, that's having those guys leaving last year is just basically just nothing but opportunities for us. So, you know, we don't really look at it as just we have big shoes to fill. You know, it's just opportunities for us.
So do all the Jersey guys hang out together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. Last year, Rashawn busted me. I tried doing the Jersey thing. He looked. I can't do the accent.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was your question.
It was,
you got me on.
It was like he never sounds like he's from Jersey. Then he slipped into it, like you just did.
He's like, "Oh, Sopranos." I'm like, "No, I didn't mean it like that."
Oh my God.
What is there? There are a lot of Jersey guys here,
There are a lot of Jersey
and it seems like, you know, the Jersey connection. Explain that to us.
It all sort of just happened, you know. I mean, well, I went to high school with Brad and Ron, so I mean that was already my influence with the program. So that was already why I was already leaning towards here, and then having coming here, knowing I come here and I already be comfortable with about 10, 12 guys. I mean, I was comfortable with the Florida guys already that I knew from previous years from camps.
And
you know,
Chris too, right? Partridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just being so comfortable with the staff is just great. You know.
Sound Jersey for a second. Do something sound.
I don't know. I can't really switch my Jersey accent on.
I can't believe I just do something Jersey.
Do something Jersey. This is a professional interview right now. All right, we appreciate your time, Cesar. Thanks.